In Kids on Bikes, you take on the roles of everyday people grappling with strange, terrifying, and very, very powerful forces that they cannot defeat, control, or even fully understand. Using stats like grit, charm, fight, flight, brains, and brawn, you'll choose your own destiny in this storytelling, rules-light, tabletop role-playing game where adventure is a bike ride away. Kids on Bikes even allows you to create a communally controlled, powered character to add another dimension of gameplay to your games. Jump right into the action and create your own band of ragtag mystery solvers today. Hunt down a rare remaining physical copy at your favorite local game store or download the PDF on Drive-Thru RPG. Kids on Bikes 2nd edition is anticipated very soon.
People for Bikes is the U.S. bicycle industry's trade association and a national advocacy nonprofit representing more than 325 bicycle industry supplier members and nearly 1.4 million individuals. Through our 3 areas of influence, infrastructure, policy, and participation, we accelerate the construction of safe, fun, and connected places to bike. We advance pro-bike business legislation and reduce barriers to access, welcoming more people to the joys of riding a bike. Our goal, become the best place to ride a bike in the world. What does that look like to us? From large urban cities to small rural towns, the U.S. is the best place to ride a bike. For recreation, or to safely get where you want to go. Communities are more connected and vibrant thanks to the bicycle. Protected bike lanes, trails, and bike parks are ubiquitous, and children are taught to ride in elementary school. Biking is commonplace. People of every age, size, race, identity, and ability ride daily since bicycling is affordable and fully integrated into public transport. The American way of life has been transformed. People are happier, and the planet is healthier. This is our goal.
In Kids on Bikes, you take on the roles of everyday people grappling with strange, terrifying, and very, very powerful forces that they cannot defeat, control, or even fully understand. Using stats like grit, charm, fight, flight, brains, and brawn, you'll choose your own destiny in this storytelling, rules-light, tabletop role-playing game where adventure is a bike ride away. Kids on Bikes even allows you to create a communally controlled, powered character to add another dimension of gameplay to your games. Jump right into the action and create your own band of ragtag mystery solvers today. Hunt down a rare remaining physical copy at your favorite local game store or download the PDF on Drive-Thru RPG. Kids on Bikes 2nd edition is anticipated very soon.
People for Bikes is the U.S. bicycle industry's trade association and a national advocacy nonprofit representing more than 325 bicycle industry supplier members and nearly 1.4 million individuals. Through our 3 areas of influence, infrastructure, policy, and participation, we accelerate the construction of safe, fun, and connected places to bike.
with the you were messing with something at some
Well,
point.
we're
The Discord.
yeah, maybe. I don't know what I did, but this whole thing has been a silent stream, I think. Thanks, Zen.
Son of a bitch. That's right.
Damn it. It's at least every like fifth episode I forget to turn the sound on. So now it's like a thing I pay attention to. And I could have sworn I was sending signal to my mic, so I'm like, we're good. To OBS. Like I could see on OBS that I was sending signal. Oh, son of a biscuit. All right. So you, just to catch anybody up who would even remotely want to pay attention to the no sound stream at this point, uh, they have fought a giant sea anemone slash nautilus slash massive millipede that spews poisonous goo from its body. Uh, and now they have crept around the corner. They're following along the map. They've grabbed a bunch of loot along the way, and they've now come across a furbolg's body pinned to the wall. As they went to grab some of the cash that this guy had loaded on himself, they pulled out an armload of centipedes that have now swarmed up Ronan's arm, and Bone Splitter's about to act. Sorry, I had to take care of stream health. Okay. Damn it.
All right. I don't know why I put candy in my mouth. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna run.
I'm
not
holding
actually
out my
gonna-
hand with the centipedes on them. Just
I'm
chop
gonna-
them off.
I'm actually going to run to catch up, and I'm just gonna avoid that plate.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, you don't need to. Never mind. You run through without any trouble.
All right. So I like to go up to the furbolg. Not even gonna take my axe out. I mean, I have my axe out, but I'm just going to take my torch and just light this furbolg on fire.
Okay. All right. The Furbolg starts. It's gonna take the full turn to get him going. But his clothes eventually catch on that round, so he will start burning. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like centipedes, so I assume you got this, Ronan. Also, I don't want to just like frying pan whack you with the side of my axe in order to like kill centipedes.
Oh, I can't find where's. Oh, here I've added you to the combat. I'm adding you to the combat as Wolf, Ulfer.
All right.
There you go.
And yes,
You're next,
so
actually.
just hoping to burn any centipedes that might try to come out.
Yep. On the next round, the burning will take effect.
Yes.
Well, you don't have to move, Tony. Just we're playing theater of the mind for this, so just tell me what you wanted.
Got it.
You were a little bit behind. You have 10 feet of movement through the hallway to get there. You saw Bone Splitter move through that section of the hallway somewhat carefully, but he didn't set off any traps. And you can see Ronan with his arm up, and it's just coated in writhing, and more of them crawling out and like jumping from the Furbolg's body from the flame and trying to get into Ronan's clothes, and especially around the throat and open shirt area.
Yeah, I'm just imagining that like they're swarming on me, and then Bone Splitter lights the body on fire, and then just like dozens more just like fleeing from the flames.
Yep.
I was like, ah!
Yep. There's a little screechy
It's
noise.
a swarm.
Yep. All right. So, go. What do you want to do, Wolfer?
So I'm going to try to get up there with them, at least to be a presence with them. But there's not much that I can do as a wolf.
Emotional support wolf.
Yeah. I mean, is this like a creature that we can attack?
Yeah, you can attack them. You can like bite at them. Like what the way the swarm it works is like you're just sort of smashing at the little insects and batting them to the ground, and they lose hit points as a sum total. And the swarm gets smaller
Got
and
it.
smaller as you do damage.
All right, so I want to move up there too then, and can I get all the way up there from where I'm at?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm going to get up there then, and
You
I
guys,
will.
I sort of had you guys Scooby-Dooing along the wall, like the gang is creeping along the side of the wall, so you're not far from each other at all. So you're able to easily get there.
Okay. So I'll go up and try a bite attack again.
That'll hit. All right. Wow. Pretty damn good damage. But so it just sort of like in a move like of finesse, like just scraping them off with your claws and smashing them to the ground off of Ronan's arms. You just wipe out close to a third of the swarm as it's fleeing the fire and the smoke that's filling the air from this Furbolg's body now. Anything else from the Wolfer?
No, not now.
All right. The swarm on Ronan's arm will bite him. Ooh, not good.
That's a hit.
Uh, 7 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, I go prone.
Okay.
I just like seize up.
Are you
Ugh.
are you 0?
I'm 0.
Okay, you are poisoned for an hour and paralyzed as well. So he stiffens and falls down. All right. That will bring us to Cove. And the centipedes all crawl over his body now, fleeing the burning body of the Furbolg.
Okay. Just because I can. He's already unconscious, so whatever. I'll acid splash them.
Okay.
Oh, only 1 point of damage. That sucks.
Okay. They take 1 point of damage.
They get a dexterity DC 15 saving throw.
Okay.
Or they might not take any.
Ha! There's where you want to roll a nat 20. All right, well, they don't take any acid damage.
And for my bonus action, I will cast Healing Word and get up Ronan.
Okay. He is alive and has 2 hit points, but he has the paralyzed condition. Or
8 hit points.
8 hit points, okay. So you'll have to figure that bit out, but for 1 hour, Ronan is paralyzed. Alright, that's Cove's go.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, Ronan, there is not much you can do, but your eyes open. You are alive.
Yeah, I'm alive on the ground in like rigor mortis,
Seized.
form.
Fully
Seized. Yeah, like I'm getting tased.
Yep. Bones.
Foam into the mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. That creepy foam from Return or Two Towers when Frodo spits it out after getting stung by. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bone splitter. They're still swarming and they're crawling all over your friend's body that is seized on the ground.
All right, I'm going to and I don't know how I do this, but I don't know how to fight insects, man.
You can just smash them with the blend of your axe. You'd scrape.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
the wall.
Just kind of like pancake them.
All right. Give her. It's just an attack.
All right. Hope I don't like break your arm or something or cut it off or something goofy. Here we go.
In 3.5, that was, I think, a risk. I don't think in 5 you're
Yeah.
allowed to do friendly fire, so.
Yeah, you're not. All right. Um. Am I gonna recklessly attack? I
Okay.
think I might. I'm glad I did.
Good
Because I dropped a
choice.
5.
That'll hit.
And I'm gonna whack them. Take this, you insect bastards.
Oh! And that will
That's a,
kill them outright. Oh, the 22 was the roll. Sorry, 6 points. Okay. I thought it was 22 points of damage there for a second.
I'm trying to decide if I want to reroll my D12 because I am something aggressor attack or what am I?
That allows you to do a reroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
All right.
Oh, what happened? Oh, it just rolled the attack again? No, it didn't. It rolled to correct it. All right, well that's better. 5 more damage. I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah, there's very few of them left, but they do appear to still be harassing poor Ronan, who is not able to react to them. That will bring us to the wolf.
Let's see. I'm going to do a bite attack one more time.
Give her. Do it.
And I believe you have advantage because you got pack tactics as a wolf.
You do have advantage for pack tactics. That's right.
Oh, good call.
That will hit. And that will do it. The last of them are bitten and eaten by the wolf, who does not appear to have any trouble eating these insects. And that clears the combat. And since I see Ed has joined the game, I'm going to say let's take our 5-minute bio break so that I can get the screen set up again and make sure we have audio for the fullness of the next part of this game. But we will pick
Before
up.
before we move forward,
Yeah.
Ulfer is going to come out of his wolf form.
Okay.
And cast what is it? I'm sorry, the spelly things sometimes elude me.
The spelly things.
Healing word?
Lesser restoration.
Oh, will that do paralysis?
I believe so. Yep.
Nice.
Very nice.
All right, I can't find my your Ulfer token anywhere.
Yeah, wasn't it like
I'm back around the corner.
I can see the wolf, but I can't see your Ulfer.
I think it was over here.
Ulfer is 2 squares above the wolf right now.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
there he is. He was under an invisible Ben Umbrius. Okay. All right. So the lesser restoration is cast and the paralysis is removed, and we're going to go take a break. We'll get Ed all set here. Well, and then we'll be right back. I know I always say 5 minutes and we end up taking like 15. Let's try to keep it short.
All right.
All right. We'll be right back, everybody. Thanks.
In Kids on Bikes, you take on the roles of everyday people grappling with strange, terrifying, and very, very powerful forces that they cannot defeat, control, or even fully understand. Using stats like grit, charm, fight, flight, brains, and brawn, you'll choose your own destiny in this storytelling, rules-light tabletop role-playing game where adventure is a bike ride away. Kids on Bikes even allows you to create a communally controlled, powered character to add another dimension of gameplay to your games. Jump right into the action and create your own band of ragtag mystery solvers today. Hunt down a rare remaining physical copy at your favorite local game store or download the PDF on Drive-Thru RPG. Kids on Bikes 2nd edition is anticipated very soon.
People for Bikes is the U.S. bicycle industry's trade association and a national advocacy nonprofit representing more than 325 bicycle industry supplier members and nearly 1.4 million individuals. Through our three areas of influence, infrastructure, policy, and participation, we accelerate the construction of safe, fun, and connected places to bike. We advance pro-bike business legislation and reduce barriers to access, welcoming more people to the joys of riding a bike. Our goal, become the best place to ride a bike in the world. What does that look like to us? From large urban cities to small rural towns, the U.S. is the best place to ride a bike. For recreation, or to safely get where you want to go. Communities are more connected and vibrant thanks to the bicycle. Protected bike lanes, trails, and bike parks are ubiquitous, and children are taught to ride in elementary school. Biking is commonplace. People of every age, size, race, identity, and ability ride daily since bicycling is affordable and fully integrated into public transport. The American way of life has been transformed. People are happier, and the planet is healthier. This is our goal.
In Kids on Bikes, you take on the roles of everyday people grappling with strange, terrifying, and very, very powerful forces that they cannot defeat, control, or even fully understand. Using stats like grit, charm, fight, flight, brains, and brawn, you'll choose your own destiny in this storytelling, rules-light, tabletop role-playing game where adventure is a bike ride away. Kids on Bikes even allows you to create a communally controlled, powered character to add another dimension of gameplay to your games. Jump right into the action and create your own band of ragtag mystery solvers today. Hunt down a rare remaining physical copy at your favorite local game store or download the PDF on Drive-Thru RPG. Kids on Bikes 2nd edition is anticipated very soon.
People for Bikes is the U.S. bicycle industry's trade association and a national advocacy nonprofit representing more than 325 bicycle industry supplier members and nearly 1.4 million individuals. Through our three areas of influence, infrastructure, policy, and participation, we accelerate the construction of safe, fun, and connected places to bike. We advance pro-bike business legislation and reduce barriers to access, welcoming more people to the joys of riding a bike. Our goal, become the best place to ride a bike in the world. What does that look like to us? From large urban cities to small rural towns, the U.S. is the best place to ride a bike. For recreation, or to safely get where you want to go. Communities are more connected and vibrant thanks to the bicycle. Protected bike lanes, trails, and bike parks are ubiquitous, and children are taught to ride in elementary school. Biking is commonplace. People of every age, size, race, identity, and ability ride daily since bicycling is affordable and fully integrated into public transport. The American way of life has been transformed. People are happier, and the planet is healthier. This is our goal.
In Kids on Bikes, you take on the roles of everyday people grappling with strange, terrifying, and very, very powerful forces that they cannot defeat, control, or even fully understand. Using stats like grit, charm, fight, flight, brains, and brawn, you'll choose your own destiny in this storytelling, rules-light tabletop role-playing game where adventure is a bike ride away. Kids on Bikes even allows you to create a communally controlled, powered character to add another dimension of gameplay to your games. Jump right into the action and create your own band of ragtag mystery solvers today. Hunt down a rare remaining physical copy at your favorite local game store or download the PDF on Drive-Thru RPG. Kids on Bikes 2nd edition is anticipated very soon.
People for Bikes is the U.S. bicycle industry's trade association and a national advocacy nonprofit representing more than 325 bicycle industry supplier members and nearly 1.4 million individuals. Through our 3 areas of influence, infrastructure, policy, and participation, we accelerate the construction of safe, fun, and connected places to bike. We advance pro-bike business legislation and reduce barriers to access, welcoming more people to the joys of riding a bike. Our goal, become the best place to ride a bike in the world. What does that look like to us? From large urban cities to small rural towns, the U.S. is the best place to ride a bike. For recreation, or to safely get where you want to go. Communities are more connected and vibrant thanks to the bicycle. Protected bike lanes, trails, and bike parks are ubiquitous, and children are taught to ride in elementary school. Biking is commonplace. People of every age, size, race, identity, and ability ride daily since bicycling is affordable and fully integrated into public transport. The American way of life has been transformed. People are happier, and the planet is healthier. This is our goal.
In Kids on Bikes, you take on the roles of everyday people grappling with strange, terrifying, and very, very powerful forces that they cannot defeat, control, or even fully understand. Using stats like grit, charm, fight, flight, brains, and brawn, you'll choose your own destiny in this storytelling, rules-light tabletop role-playing game where adventure is a bike ride away. Kids on Bikes even allows you to create a communally controlled, powered character to add another dimension of gameplay to your games. Jump right into the action and create your own band of ragtag mystery solvers today. Hunt down a rare remaining physical copy at your favorite local game store or download the PDF on Drive-Thru RPG. Kids on Bikes 2nd edition is anticipated very soon.
People for Bikes is the U.S. bicycle industry's trade association and a national advocacy nonprofit representing more than 325 bicycle industry supplier members and nearly 1.4 million individuals. Through our 3 areas of influence, infrastructure, policy, and participation, we accelerate the construction of safe, fun, and connected places to bike. We advance pro-bike business legislation and reduce barriers to access, welcoming more people to the joys of riding a bike. Our goal, become the best place to ride a bike in the world. What does that look like to us? From large urban cities to small rural towns, the U.S. is the best place to ride a bike. For recreation, or to safely get where you want to go. Communities are more connected and vibrant thanks to the bicycle. Protected bike lanes, trails, and bike parks are ubiquitous, and children are taught to ride in elementary school. Biking is commonplace. People of every age, size, race, identity, and ability ride daily since bicycling is affordable and fully integrated into public transport. The American way of life has been transformed. People are happier, and the planet is healthier. This is our goal.
In Kids on Bikes, you take on the roles of everyday people grappling with strange, terrifying, and very, very powerful forces that they cannot defeat, control, or even fully understand. Using stats like grit, charm, fight, flight, brains, and brawn, you'll choose your own destiny in this storytelling, rules-light, tabletop role-playing game where adventure is a bike ride away. Kids on Bikes even allows you to create a communally controlled, powered character to add another dimension of gameplay to your games. Jump right into the action and create your own band of ragtag mystery solvers today. Hunt down a rare remaining physical copy at your favorite local game store or download the PDF on Drive-Thru RPG. Kids on Bikes 2nd edition is anticipated very soon.
People for Bikes is the U.S. bicycle industry's trade association and a national advocacy nonprofit representing more than 325 bicycle industry supplier members and nearly 1.4 million individuals. Through our 3 areas of influence, infrastructure, policy, and participation, we accelerate the construction of safe, fun, and connected places to bike. We advance pro-bike business legislation and reduce barriers to access, welcoming more people to the joys of riding a bike. Our goal, become the best place to ride a bike in the world. What does that look like to us? From large urban cities to small rural towns, the U.S. is the best place to ride a bike. For recreation, or to safely get where you want to go. Communities are more connected and vibrant thanks to the bicycle. Protected bike lanes, trails, and bike parks are ubiquitous, and children are taught to ride in elementary school. Biking is commonplace. People of every age, size, race, identity, and ability ride daily since bicycling is affordable and fully integrated into public transport.
Okay, I think we're now live. I hope we're live. I hope we're actually audible as well.
Yep.
Okay, good. Yay. All right. Where we left off, Ronan had discovered, well, actually all of them, but Ronan was in the front there, had discovered a furball pinned to the wall by what appears to be a gunpowder propelled projectile that pinned this furball not much off of his tiptoes, but he's 7 feet tall into the wall. He had been laden with gems and gold, of which Ronan had relieved him of 50 gold piece worth of that. But as he pulled his arm out, his arm was covered in centipedes. The group all took action to protect him, and in fact that furball is now sort of the smell of gunpowder is now being replaced with the smell of burning cloth and flesh. It smells like a barbecue slash t-shirt factory fire. And but before that had occurred, his arm was covered in these centipedes. They all tried to get him off him, but not before they had stung him adequately to put him into a state of paralysis. He was healed by Cove, but was unable to move, and then Ulfer took human or shifter form and restored him back to his full abilities. As they gather themselves up, how does Ben? How do you want to introduce yourself back into the game here?
Ben steps out of the corridor up ahead, out of the darkness, and well, you've all made quite a lot of noise.
Oh, Ben, nice of you to join us.
Well, I thought you were following me, but I've scouted ahead a bit, and we should be clear of direct threats for a bit ahead. I see you found some I missed on the way through.
Yeah, we found a couple. I'm like looking at him like, is this really Ben? Is it a doppelganger? You know, just kind of eyeing him up.
Nice. Are you distrusting what he has to say?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You can make an insight check just like Critical Role. Ed, you can hide the roll. Can you guys hide? You can hide, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah, we can.
You can make a perception or deception, or not, persuasion or deception, whichever you choose. Okay. It seems to be on the up and up to you.
I mean, maybe he just is.
Could be. So we're safe to take a little bit of a rest then?
As long as it's not too long. I didn't go very far. I stayed on the path. I know you all don't like to do that all the time.
Like an hour?
We could give it a try.
All right.
There is nothing actively hunting us from right ahead.
You didn't find any of the other people?
I did not yet.
You're assuming that this is one of the other people because it's recent dead. So, um, if you guys would like to take a short rest in this hallway, I will ask though that if you're going to move out of this hallway, for either, well, Ben could point out where the final pressure plate is, or you guys can.
I will say, watch your step. It's a bit sensitive here.
Okay. I will give everybody, or whoever's first, can have an investigation check at advantage with the watch your step over here. They'll get advantage.
Oh, I meant I was pointing it out.
Oh, okay. All right, it's pointed out. All right, so you guys can all avoid the final. I thought you were just being a dick about it. I'm like, all right.
I meant
it's that kind of party.
Specifically here, specifically in this spot.
Gotcha. Okay, that is pointed out to you guys the final pressure plate, and you can see carefully that it's been covered and stuffed with like. You know, if you look at it carefully, with like a paper wadding to look like rock in a hole where the final rod would shoot out if you stepped on that plate. It would be a definite serious injury if you were to be hit by it. So you are able to clear that space, and Ben is able to show you to this area here, which is sort of a clearing area where you see a large, about 20 feet wide. You can't see it because it's not here on the map, so this is all theater of the mind here. But a 20-foot in diameter well hole that goes down, and there is a steel ladder running down the side of it. It is deep. What's the farthest dark vision we have here on it? I think it's Ben, but I just
60.
120 feet.
120? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you cannot see the bottom of it. But it sounds relatively quiet in this area. If you guys want to take a long rest, I will ask one of you to roll a d12. You do not want a 1.
I'll roll it.
Man, I felt that one was going to come up there.
Me too. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're doing a short rest or a long rest?
Short.
Yeah.
You may take the
That's
benefits
what I thought.
of a short rest. When whatever abilities you have to augment that.
Short rest, long rest. I'm gonna lay here till you guys wake me up.
You get nothing from a short rest?
I think I get.
You could
You
spend
take-
hit dice.
You get a hit die back, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't need it. I only took 3 points of acid stuff on me.
That's right.
Cobe's gonna sing you guys all a little song, and you get 2 hit points back.
Nice.
While they're resting, I don't need a rest. I'm going to pull out a pick and some tools, and I'm gonna just disable that pressure plate.
Okay.
I'm gonna undo one of my
Giver.
hit die with Cove doing a song.
Okay, that's fine.
That's okay.
Yep, for sure. Give me that thieves tool check. Beautifully done. So
Yeah, just in case we have to come through here quickly, best not to trigger that.
just for story reasons, Ed, are you disabling the pressure plate or the actual projectile?
The pressure plate.
Okay. So as you get in there and find the sort of these, those lever springs, and you're able to just slide that out of the way just without triggering the trap, and move it out of the way, push down on the plate, ducking, and nothing happens. You've disabled it. All right, trap is disabled. You do know that there is still a projectile on the wall with a gunpowder charge behind it. So, all right.
I have a question for the group.
Oh, for the group, go.
What are we going to do about these other people here?
Well, I mean, assuming that any of them are alive, I think we have to rectify that.
So we're all in agreement that they need to die.
Well, it's the simplest solution.
All right. As long as we're all clear. It's not time to talk to people. It's time to. They shouldn't be here, so.
All right.
If they're willing to go to this great effort to get in, I don't think they are going to want to coordinate or negotiate with us either.
And they honestly don't seem to care about their people. Like, they're just leaving them behind.
Mm-hmm.
Dead and injured.
Mm-hmm. Right?
They're not good people. We're not good people. It all works out.
Wait, we're not good people?
No. We're definitely good.
For some,
We didn't we do something? We helped host a funeral.
You also.
well, we attended one.
That's kind of like helping.
You did stop there's a tribe of barbarians that Bonesplit is familiar with. You did stop their surprise attack on the town.
That's
Well,
right.
sure,
We
because
saved
they
a
were
lot of
going to
people.
kill us.
Yeah, you didn't do it for altruistic reasons, but you did do it.
All right, don't tell me what I did. What I did for.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. You did it for surely whatever reason.
And technically, we just warned them that they were coming. We didn't really stop it from happening. We just left.
Actually,
Cove, you're not helping.
You did stop it. You just didn't know that you stopped it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We stopped it on accident.
Yeah, you stopped it on accident. When those other people didn't return, they did some different things.
Living world.
If one of them had escaped, there would have been a different outcome. But you ended all of them. So
Listen, I think we can debate the ethics of our actions after we have killed off this group, right? And there's no more threats.
Gotten the treasure.
and gotten the treasure and maybe extorted someone, and then we can debate it.
Well, I think we'll have a lot more evidence to base our debate on.
Yeah, you get it.
Are we able to finish
We're going
looting
to support
this
our position
Furbog's
with
body?
ample evidence.
Paul?
I don't need it.
It's,
Well, we burnt it. It had a lot of gold on it.
It's like, yeah, like that gold.
It's
the
gone,
gems are
right?
probably okay. The gold is still gold. I mean, it's not like the fire got up to like smelting levels.
That's
but,
fair. Yeah.
But you're gonna have to wait a little bit before you're gonna want to grab it.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
We'll get it on the way back. We'll stick to the
Yeah,
plan.
that's fine.
It might not be spendable coin, but it'll still be gold.
We can
Yeah,
smelt it down.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things with
You know how to do that, don't you? Anyone?
It's gold.
I'll start pulling it out of there with Mage Hand. It'll cool faster. I'll spread it out a bit.
All right, an hour passes.
Down the tunnel?
Well, if you guys have other things you want to talk about, I don't want to step on any character development or anything else you guys are doing.
Ulfer just is being quiet and looks kind of conflicted about the conversation that's been happening.
I pet you on your head. No, wait, you're not a dog anymore.
Yeah,
Dude,
that'd be rude.
That would be rude. But if you were a wolf, it'd probably still be rude.
Probably. I could make myself look like the woman that we met. Do you think that would confuse them?
Don't think it's going to confuse the big hole ahead of us.
The big hole?
Yes, there is a big hole we're going to have to traverse. That's sort of first order of business before we try to trick anyone is a big hole.
Are you speaking euphemisms?
No, literally, there's a big hole we're going to have to get past.
It's a well.
Oh, right, the well.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Did you want to lead the way? You seem to be keen on going
Right up
ahead
to
of
the
us.
edge of the hole, I will show you, yes.
Okay.
You want to see the hole? I'll show you.
What are passive perceptions?
12.
Okay.
13.
Passive perception. I have forgotten again where to find that.
It's under
11.
attributes, find perception, and the one in parentheses. It's to the right, far right of the perception.
13.
9.
13, 9.
Mine's 9.
Okay.
The 13s are our big winners.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, a 13 actually does it.
I should see what my familiar's passive perception is.
Yeah, give a check, quick.
What kind of familiar is it?
You don't know. You haven't seen it.
Is it like a little impy guy, or is it like a...
You don't know. You haven't seen it.
Playing that game again.
Yeah.
Is it a pseudo dragon?
Oh no, his passive is 11, so not helpful.
Okay. Who has the 13s? Is that Cove and Ben?
It's
Ulfer.
Ben and Ulfer.
Ben and Ulfer. Okay. As you guys calm down, it occurs to you to look up, and it's big hole above you too. Just can't see the top of it.
And we can't see the bottom of it?
Yeah, you can't see the bottom right now either.
That's creepy.
No
Yeah,
ladder.
that's why I say it's big hole.
No ladder going up though. You just notice there's no ceiling above you.
There is a ladder going down?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
I'm sorry if I missed that, but there's a steel ladder.
That's right.
Yep. So.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go. I'm feeling much better.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot I'm poisoned. Maybe I shouldn't go first.
Perhaps
The
have someone watch
poison
over you. Huh?
probably got removed from the lesser restoration too, doesn't it? Doesn't lesser restoration?
It's only one condition,
Oh,
but
you
also
can
the
only
poison
remove-
lasts an hour.
Oh, okay.
So it should be
so
gone
it's gone.
anyways.
It's gone. Yeah. From
Yeah.
the short rest. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So I will motion toward the sort of flickering shadows at the edge of torchlight, and a section of the shadow will dislodge itself,
Okay.
and a couple of wings will sprout out as it flutters over. And I say, Obi, go with Ronan on the ladder, huh? Keep an eye out.
Is it like
Obi will go with you.
Is it like bat-like?
No, it's roughly humanoid shaped, but it's
Okay.
just shadow with sort of bat-like wings, but the center is roughly humanoid shaped.
And
Maybe
size
imp-like?
is small?
Tiny, I believe.
Tiny. Okay. All right.
Yeah, tiny.
Okay. So there's a shadow.
Yeah, it's not unlike an imp, but it's just a shadow creature.
Got it. Yeah,
You can roll
I
a
understand.
history or arcana check, Ronan, if you would like.
I think as a player, I need to roll it. No, I think I know what might be happening. I'm just going along for the ride.
Okay.
Ulfer's kind of looking back and forth like, that shit ain't right.
You can also roll a history or arcana check.
And as I picture it, the shadow that it came out of, like, slowly fills back in, like seeping water.
Yeah. Like you know
Like
what?
where the shadow pulls away stays pulled away longer than it should.
Yeah, one of the coolest use of shadow is in I mean it's a shitty movie, but in Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula. And the way the shadow creeps and oozes along the wall. That's yeah.
It's a flawed movie, but that is, I would say that's not shitty. I think it's got some good parts.
It does.
I think
it
is a. Yeah, I agree.
It does have.
But I
some
do agree
good
that
parts.
it's very flawed.
It is devastated by Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves, he does such a bad job. He tried.
He wanted so hard to do well. All right, sorry, we can have that discussion later, but I want to love that movie. I do. But man, Keanu Reeves really casts the ball.
It does make it pretty bad, doesn't it? Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll be like, cool trick when I see the little shadow guy.
Ulfer, did anybody who sees this can make an Arcana or History check? The DC's really high, but you can.
Okay, yeah, I got a 5, so it didn't help much.
No,
I've been baited several times into this. So I'm doing an Arcana check.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for this to be the crit. Almost.
Oh my god! It rolled on a 20. If it looks the same for you as it did to me. Oh.
It does, yeah. It was right next to the 20.
Okay. Cove, there is something that reminds you of this form of the Nissi, but it's wrong. Everything about it is wrong. The Nissi are the Fey folk in Nayvshla.
Okay.
So it's a distorted version of. It's not even a distorted version. It's a shadowy version of what you understand to be the Nissi. Something's incorrect.
As though through a mirror darkly.
As though
isn't that a movie?
Yes, and a book, but also parts of it look like they were pasted together wrong. The structure of the wings shouldn't work, but yet they're flapping.
They're upside down.
All kinds of strangeness, like everything is distorted, flickering.
And Paul, Obi speaks common and primordial if he has anything to say.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So, you guys descend this ladder. It's a well-made ladder, and there are actually even like grip treads on it. It isn't dangerous, but it takes 20 minutes to descend. Once you get down about 120, 130 feet, Ben can see the bottom. And it's emptying into a sort of dripping, wet, cavernous space. And by cavern, I don't mean ginormous. It's just you're in an even rougher cavern space than you were before. There's a smell of water and steam. Um, if if you were in a city, you would almost feel like you were entering a sewer, but the smell's wrong for that. It's just dank. And eventually you reach the floor. You're in a 30-foot wide diameter chamber, with the ladder being at the south end of it. Per the map, as you're looking, you know you still have to head north. And north is really the only way to go. You see in front of you an open portcullis, 5 feet wide. Looking in, you see that it opens into another chamber, which across it you see another portcullis that is 10 feet wide in diameter. Not diameter, 10 feet wide and 15 feet tall. And I will take us to a new map.
Nice.
Now, when I say largest map I've ever made, that was sort of a lie, because this one is the largest map I've made. But it's so plain and boring. This is if you guys walk in. So I'm putting you in the
poor
room.
Guamiel.
Yeah. Oh, can you read that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did the walls not load?
I can't see anything on the map.
Oh,
all I can see is your note.
On Twitch.
No, on the map.
Oh,
on the map, the words.
Oh, the words still show up?
Floating in the black, we can see Guamiel's remains here.
Those are notes for me, because I thought you couldn't see them because the walls were in the way. That sucks. All right, good note for the future. Dungeon draft and pulling in here. Walls do not block that. All right, cool. All right. Ulford Cove, Ben, Bone Splitter, and Ronin. Okay, can you guys all see?
Yes.
Well, if you have dark vision, can you see? Bone Splitter, I'm assuming, would have lit another torch.
Yeah, actually, I can't. I can see my token, but I can't. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I don't think my token has vision for some reason, but I can see now.
You have vision. It's just there was no light. Then when I added the torch to Bone Splitter, you could see.
Got it. I should have dark vision for a little bit longer.
When I moved your new token on.
Yeah.
Okay, let me put you.
But you could edit that. It seems like that should be something you can just like turn on.
There's a module. You can on the token. I can just turn it on, but
yeah, I just can't. I can't do it for you. You know.
Oh,
that sucks.
Right. Yeah.
Make it easier for you.
That is a little problem.
And if Bone Splitter wants, I'll hold the torch for him. I know he needs both hands to swing his big, hefty axe.
Nice.
I was just gonna drop it on the ground.
I can carry it.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
I guess I'm carrying your shit. You can carry mine, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm not very strong, so
I moved
thank
you
you
guys into this room because you could see into it. I'm not saying that you're in it. Okay, so just
got it.
Be advised that you might still be outside it. Doesn't matter. But what you see looking in through the 5-foot portcullis is in the center of the room. The room is cracked. And then you see through here, I don't think you can see what I'm drawing. This area here appears to be sort of a rut, almost rounded. And then there are shards of rock that have been sort of thrown to the side from the center of the cracks.
It looked like an impact from something in a big hole above this big hole we just crawled down.
Could could
Like
be
something could cause a really big rock to fall, and then roll down this rut, and then chase you all the way down the other hallway, and then you have to dive under a door to get your hat.
Paul. In the world of Nayvshla, is there such a thing as elevators
Well, it's
that we would know about?
it's a mid magic realm. I don't put it low magic and I don't make it high magic. So
Mm-hmm. That's
permanent
fair.
permanent casts of levitate and featherfall exist.
Okay.
Like actually, I had the previous world to this, Ildrian. I had a building that had one tube was permanent featherfall, one was permanent levitate, and people could walk into one or the other, and they would slowly rise between levels. They were
Nice.
the tubes, and so that is a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, my character would not make this deduction. I'm just imagining a long shaft with a ladder on the side of it, and then something in the ground, and there's doors. Like it's triggering my. I'm in an elevator brain, which is I guess I didn't know I had that.
Okay.
Well, this is a little complicated because it doesn't look like the map.
True. Well, so the crack's in the center, so it could be the case that something big has fallen or might fall on us if we walk in the center. It seems obvious we could walk around the edges, or if the thing's as big as the whole room, and that just happens to be where, like, the tip of it is or something, we might just be best to like run as fast as we can across.
I forgot to mention something. Do any of you read Dwarven?
Oh, good question.
No.
No, the wrong one. I read Elvish.
Okay. There's a message scrawled like in a sign on the portcullis in front of you, and it's written in Dwarven.
Is it written like really neatly, or is it written like someone scrawled it in blood?
No, it's written like as a
Official.
as a service sign. Yeah.
Okay.
Like whoever wrote it had time to write it. They weren't like scrawling it in a
Well,
rush.
and the sign looks permanently affixed, so and it's not like a dry erase board either. Like somebody just like, hey, guess what? It's a sign. It's a permanently affixed official sign written in Dwarven.
That'd be a good like Top Gun, top secret type gag. Like someone's writing in blood, and they like do it really carefully, and they like affix it to something.
Yeah, spending time.
It reminds me of Search of the Holy Grail.
Oh yeah. What does he say? He just says,
Perhaps he was dictating.
Yeah, perhaps he was dictating. Exactly. So.
Right. Well, I mean, it doesn't look like the map, but there is only one way to go.
Wonder if that's instructions on how to get through that room.
So that's a portcullis across from us.
Correct.
Is there a mechanism for raising or lowering it?
No. It looks like it's...
And is it barred? Can we see through it?
You can see through it. It's just the doors don't really... The way the doors work here. I'll open the door on here, and then you guys...
but we know we don't know how to
go through.
Oh. Okay. Wait, well, I suppose that's the way we go, huh? Now how to open the door?
Why don't you go first?
Sure, as soon as we know how to open the door.
Are you crossing? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not walking in the center area, just out of caution.
Maybe the big guy can lift it.
If there's a way to lodge it open or something.
Bone splitter?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk straight into it. I feel like we've been dodging danger too much.
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
get stuck in.
As you cross in, your feet touching the crack. Drops
My mother's back.
drops a couple pebbles. You slip slightly, but nothing else, and you walk up to the gate. What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna try to get my fingers in some kind of crevice and move this baby.
Thanks.
You got
Hi,
this. I will
Dusty.
give you inspiration. It has
Tony
no
says hi.
mechanical effect.
Dusty said, "Tony." Hello. I'm assuming that's for everybody. Hey. All right. I missed the last bit there because we were cheesing.
Um,
I
uh,
will, I will
I'm gonna
give you
try to
inspiration for real
Oh, you're gonna give
by
me
saying
inspiration?
you can do it, Bone Splitter. I know you can.
All right.
I gave him inspiration for fake.
Strength.
Doesn't do anything.
Strength. Just need a strength check. Athletics is fine if you want to use athletics.
Okay. I did the thing where I popped out my character and it's driving me nuts. I gotta
I
pop him back in.
I love pop out because then it doesn't show up in the stream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
All right. Here's my athletics.
do you want to use the inspiration?
Yes.
Okay. Is that D6 at this point?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. You lift, you heave and pull, and it slides up relatively easily for you. And as you get it 3/4 of the way up, you hear click, and you push it all the way up, and from behind you all, you can hear dunk.
I roll under the door,
You all
under the
have
port.
one
Get over it.
reaction.
You all have what?
One reaction.
Oh wait, which direction we hear the noise come from? In here or from
Behind,
above us?
actually directly above you where that impact crack is.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll in underneath.
Sames.
All right.
I'm going to
Oh,
wait
God.
right here.
They also
Oh.
see blood. Everyone.
Okay.
I'm holding it open and I'm just kind of like, shadow guy, you want in on this?
Oh shit!
Not on that side, no.
All right.
I'm a little worried that we just Indiana Jonesed it.
You Indiana Jones yourself, maybe. I'm gonna stand in this position. Oh, that
I
is a
see.
pinball.
It's gonna
1,
land
2,
and then
3,
it's gonna
4,
roll.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
It
10.
is a adamantine ball. It is shiny and looks just like a pinball, except for it's 10 feet in diameter.
Ooh.
I wish I was a first edition dwarf. I would know the ground is sloping.
The ground is sloping as you start running down. It hits the ground, sprays rock. Make a actual dex check, Ben. Dex saving throw.
Save, okay.
Yep. DC 12. Okay. Rocks come flying. All of them miss you. The thing starts moving. You guys have a chance. You go first. I'm on initiative 20. Go ahead and everybody roll initiative.
Cool.
Do we have an encounter started?
I will start it right now. Oh, yep, it worked out all right. Okay.
What is up with my initiative rolls? I have a +3 to initiative.
Oh, sorry. I'm on initiative 1. I go last. Sorry.
It's a pinball. Ulfer, you gotta roll in.
Yeah,
How's it giving you issues?
what's happening here?
There you go. And you're first.
All right. So it's rolling and it looks like it's moving really fast. What do you wish to do?
I wish that I had taken Longstrider, but I'm going to go 30 feet forward.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
You don't want to
13.
take the dash. You're going to just move your one movement.
And then I'm going to take the dash because I forgot that was a thing.
Okay. All right.
And I'm done.
All right. As you're running, you notice that you are descending. You have descended as you're running down. You have descended 30 feet lower. So for every 10 feet, you're just going 5 feet lower. But the ceiling remains the same height. So the ceiling is getting higher above you. All right. Next, Cove. What do you wish to do? As the ball is falling, at this point, you guys have a chance. Is falling behind. Yep. Well, you can't close. Yeah, gotcha. All right. All right.
Sorry.
I'm going to close the door.
All right. All right. You move back into the room, and that will be your. Is there anything else you want to do?
I will hold my action to follow the ball down.
Okay. All right. That'll lead us to Ben.
I'm doing really the same thing. I'm going to step over and ready a dash action to follow the ball into the hallway.
Okay. Bone Splitter.
Actually, no. I want to change that.
Okay.
Can I fit into this space here?
Yeah.
Next to Bone Splitter?
Yeah.
I would like to try to use my thieves' tools to lock the thing in place. It sounded like there was a click, like a mechanism.
Yep.
I want to see if there's a way I can lock it in place.
Oh, I should also mention this one fell down. Sorry. That's important. Okay.
So if there's a mechanism, it seems like that one was held up. Maybe this one can be, and I want to disable it so it can't lock again.
I will let you investigate, look for it this round. You might be able to disable it on the next one.
Okay.
All right. Give me an investigation check. You find it.
Pretty
There's
okay
actually
for me.
pretty easy to find a place to lock something in there to jam that portcullis in the up position.
Great.
Okay. Bone Splitter, what would you like to do?
I'm going to. Oh my god, I feel bad for Ronan because you're after me, and I feel like I was holding this door open, or is it being no longer?
It's like a garage door. Once you got it past that click noise, it stayed up.
All right, I'm gonna kind of try to spring out of here.
Okay. You got it. You move out of the
Cowards.
way. That was Bone Splitter's go. Ronan.
Goodbye, Ronan.
I don't have that luxury, so I'm going to book it. So can you add the dark vision on my token just so I can see what I got going on? Or maybe you do actually.
I think I did.
You might have it on there. You might have it on there. Yep.
Yeah, it's just grayscale.
So I'm going to move. So I can move 40 feet just by regular. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there. I think there's a wall here, possibly, Paul.
There's a wall on either side of you. You are running down a very round tunnel that gets higher and higher above you.
I should say I can't see anything. I can't move past the point that I'm at.
Oh, you can? Let me double check.
5, 10, 15, 20. That was 25, right? Yeah.
You should be able to. I just moved.
Well, it's all blackness.
Oh.
Because the torchlight doesn't go further. I think maybe your
dark
vision.
maybe your dark vision's not working. Hold on.
Maybe so.
Because I can see the 120. I can see way down that hall.
Yeah, I can't see, so that must be.
Does it end poorly for
60,
them?
yeah. Okay, so that was another 5. So that was 30. Oh man, this is not good. All right, so that's gonna be my full movement. Take my action to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, there's no hope. And you said this is the ceiling increasing, you said?
Yep, it is.
So there's space above the ball.
There's a little hope because it'll get slowed down by Ulfer.
All right. Can I do some monk shit to get out of this situation? I don't think I can.
What monk shit you got?
Well, I can definitely run further, but I can't. I've already used my actions. I can't do any other like ropey type stuff. I'm just gonna say a little prayer and keep going.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go and bonus action, step of the wind.
Yep.
And maybe hope the ball doesn't squish me too bad, and I'll dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's as far as I can go.
Okay.
Nope, didn't get
Man.
close.
This is what it's like for you guys to watch Noob just
Yeah.
run down the hall, huh?
Except for
Yeah,
you have
yep.
60 movement right now. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. All right. It's the ball's go, and the ball will
Uh-oh.
move 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
How tall is the
35,
ball?
40, 45, 50, 10 feet.
10 feet. Sorry.
All right, that's the ball's go. Ulfer, what are you doing? The ball is 20 feet behind you and picking up speed.
How much room is above the ball to the ceiling now?
At this point, it goes up. It is. There is something like 20 feet above it. And from where you
Okay.
are, there's something like 30 feet above it.
So the ceiling
So
doesn't slope.
The ceiling doesn't slope at all. It stays pretty much straight, and it's descending away. So the ceiling's getting higher as the descent goes down.
so Nubin is going to run at the ball.
Okay.
Oh.
You
And-
step on the body of an elf.
I'm going to run at the ball, but I'm going to be on this side because I would have seen the body of the elf.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to acrobatically try to step partly on the wall to be able to jump over the ball
So you're going to try to high jump 10 feet.
off the wall. Does that, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep. I gotcha.
I know I'm not a monk, but I'm going to try it anyway.
All right. The acrobatics check on this is going to be really high, Tony. Just so you know.
But if you land it, it'll
That's
be rad.
probably not a good thing.
No, but also, I don't know that you have a ton more options unless you can figure out a way to climb up the wall.
Yeah, no, I don't have a ton more options. So I'm going to give it a try.
Okay.
You don't have like a wild shape that can climb a wall?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You can wild shape into anything that's...
but that's not my flavor, man.
I'll give you a minute to think about it if you want a wild shape. Because that is the bane of druids, having to figure out what they're going to turn into. So if you want to take a minute to think of what works, any beast, I think that is what? See, at your level, like CR1 or lower?
A quarter or lower, because you're not
level 3.
moon.
Oh, okay.
But my combat wild shape lets me go up to 1 already.
Oh, you are Circle of the Moon.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So CR1, anything CR1, you might want to look and see if it's got spider. Go into D&D Beyond, or
see if it's big enough to just stop the damn thing.
Well, Tony, is it that Ulford only shifts to wolf?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, I totally follow you on that.
Turn into a wolf spider.
Wolf spider.
up to you, but if you want to write it that your character discovers a new ability, that's up to you too. And you can have it be a thing too. I don't mind, because rules is written. You can do what you want. Your choice.
It's the flavor, man. I know what it is.
It is totally the flavor.
Do what you want to do. This is
fuck it. I'm going to try the acrobatics.
All right. It's a very dangerous trap. I dig it too. All right. It's not on you yet. You moved into there. It'll be on your go that I'm going to call for that acrobatics.
It is my go. Was why we were talking about this.
On my go, I'll call for the acrobatics.
Yeah, like a reaction jump.
Yeah. It'll be a reaction. Yeah. I'm basically saying you're holding your action till it gets there.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I actually ran back toward it, though.
I know, and the reason I'm saying that is what if somebody comes up with something that stops the ball?
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Fair enough.
So it'll be you're holding your action to jump it when the ball gets to you, which is on the ball's turn. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Cove, you're up.
All right. I'm going to move up to the ball. And yeah, I got nothing.
Okay. All right. Is that it?
I'll hold my action to keep running down when the ball keeps going.
You got it. All right, Ben, your turn.
I'm going to try to disable this mechanism so that the door will not close on us.
Go ahead, give me the Thieves' Tool check. You need a 12. No!
Nope.
If you guys want to donate to bikes, you can get rerolls. And again, it's on your honor because there's no way we know. So,
Uh,
I have donated $1 million. I'm just kidding.
nice. You guys have,
Totally kidding.
as it turns out, you have 10,000 rerolls.
I'm going to use 9,999 of them
Yeah.
right now.
Do you want to use one?
I don't think we actually have any.
You don't, but because we don't have Tiltify, it takes a little longer to do this one. So if you are promising that you will donate your
No, I'm not. I
rerolls.
am not going to reroll.
Okay. All right.
I am seeing that the thieves' tools are not working. I'm going to get out a crowbar.
Okay. Fair enough. That works.
And I'm going to hand it to Bone Splitter and say, see if you can just wedge that in there to keep that thing up.
I will attempt to jam on my turn.
Okay. Well, if that
Jam
was,
away, Bone Splitter. Jam away.
and if Ben is saying that's it, then it is time to jam away, Bone Splitter.
All right, I jam.
All
Attempt
right.
to jam.
Give me. I have no idea what to ask for on this. I guess just like a strength check. Like you're just gonna jam it.
How bad I punch this bastard in there?
Yep.
All right.
Looking for over a 12.
I do not jam.
No! It's got a steel frame to it, and it's just a little harder than you thought it would be, but it bounces back in your hand. Ronan. Oh, anything else you want to do? Sorry, Bone Splitter, you want to do anything else?
Nope.
Better no worse than I would have done.
Ronan.
I was trying to think of some way I could possibly give some assistance to Ulfer, but I ran too far away, Ulfer. I'm sorry. I can't make it back there.
It's totally cool.
And I'm just going to keep running. So
Okay.
I'm going to go, let me see here. I'll go 40. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I forgot it counts it. Thank you. So I'm running 40. I'm looking for an alcove or something. I don't see anything. I'll take an action to dash.
Okay.
It looks like I might be running into another body. Oh, no alcove.
This blood looks older.
This blood looks older. All right. I hate that I have to use my key this way, but I'm going to go ahead and step of the wind. I'll bonus action dash another 40.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
All right. So that will bring us to the pinball, which we now look for Ulfer's reaction. Give us that acrobatics check you're looking for. An 8.
And I remember that I'm more of an athlete than an acrobat.
I will.
And Fosbury flop it.
Yep. I'm gonna give it to you. Give me an athletics check. You need an 18.
Oh no!
Oh my God! It bounced on a 16. I think you would have gotten.
So what's the deal with this
And you hear
place?
Tonk.
Hold on.
The plays, the link, I can put it in the Twitch. If you put in donate, it should bring up the link in Twitch.
Okay.
We're such
I'm
shills.
just-
We're such shills for charity here. Oh no, it's
Hold on,
give.
I gotta
It's
get-
give. It's give.
I got to get in there. How much is it?
I think it's the standard 20 for 5
For
For a
reroll.
full
reroll?
round of, yeah.
Yep.
It's
All
five
right,
$5 for one, but 20 for a full slate.
So
I hadn't given you this charity yet, so I'll go ahead and I'm gonna toss in I'll toss in $40.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you have 10 reroll. Is that what you want to use it for? Because there's
Yeah.
other stuff.
Oh wait. Well, can I buy bad things?
You can. You can
Can I
buy.
buy it?
You can buy a DM.
You can buy
reroll.
wild magic surges.
You can also buy a wild magic search.
All right. How much is the wild magic?
Those are 25. So if you did 45, you would be
I'm doing
buying
that.
5 rerolls and a magic. Okay. All right. Thank you.
That's
Winston.
more fun.
Thank you, Winston. All right. I will.
So does
update
this
our
mean I
team.
have a reroll?
It? Yeah. It does. I will update this. Player rerolls.
Does it mean I have it at advantage?
No.
No.
And it does still mean you only get one reroll. You can't.
Oh,
What? I'm sorry. I was updating the thing. I didn't see the roll. Yeah, you
23.
did it.
That's
You
it.
Fosbury flop it, landing on your. Sorry, Tony. I'm still going to take damage on it.
Oh yeah, because I fell. That makes
Yeah,
sense. I fell
yeah.
10 feet.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the roll 1d6 damage. You take 3 points of damage flopping over, but you clear. You just love the boom, and the ball it just goes over on the other side of you. Oh, that's amazing. All right, so the ball continues to roll. I
think that's a perfect time for Wild Magic Surge too. Like as the ball
30. It is
clearing through.
You bought it. We'll give it 50 feet. It starts doing 55 from here on out as it picks up speed going down the incline. And let's do that Wild Magic Search, which I don't know if I have that table built into here.
It's a D100.
Yeah, give me a D100 and I'll look it up in D&D.
13. Ooh, I don't think I've seen a low one before.
Wild Magic Surge table. 13 is you cast confusion centered on yourself.
Oh no!
But I usually roll the die for who that affects on the game. I actually build this into tables and roll it. So I'm going to deal 1d5.
To see who gets the confusion.
Yep, Chris is 1, Ed is 2, Percy's 3, Tony's 4, Winston's 5. You ready?
Yeah.
It's
Was
on
it
Bone
Chris?
Splitter.
Yep. Awesome.
You're actually probably the second safest person to have that happen to.
Yeah.
Because you are not in harm's way currently. All right.
But depending on how the confusion rolls, I might be.
Yeah, that's right. We'll have to see how that plays out. The pinball moves. So, Ulfer, you have just Fosbury flopped over a 10-foot pinball. You are prone currently. You have to spend 15.
Yeah, I used half to get up, and then I moved 15 feet forward.
Okay. You got.
Oh wait, this was a reaction. Do I still have that much?
No,
this is your turn.
No, we're actually on your turn now. You're right after the pinball. So the pinball went. You used your you didn't use your reaction. Yeah, you did. You used your held movement as a reaction to jump over it. This is now your full turn. You have an action, a bonus action, and a reaction left to you, and movement.
Okay, so I use my action to get up.
Well,
so I only have 15 more feet, right?
Yep, of movement. You use 15 of your movement to get up. You don't have to use an action to get up. That doesn't.
So I did that.
Okay.
I already did that while you guys were talking.
Okay. Man, that was a hell of a save.
Yeah, thanks, Winston.
Nice reroll.
It was for the bikes.
It was for the bikes.
Would that have killed me?
It might have. Yep, it definitely.
Don't worry, I'm still running, so there's
how many
a
hit
chance
points
you'll
do you
see.
have? Wait a minute.
20. I had 27.
Yeah, it could have killed you. It's 66.
I have 18.
It's 66 plus 6 of damage, so.
It couldn't have killed you. It could have knocked you out.
Yeah, that's true. It wouldn't have outright killed. That's true.
However, it can outright kill me. Be close, but it can.
All right. So you have 15 feet left of movement. You have your action, bonus action, and a reaction if you need it.
I already did that. That's what I was saying. I had already moved my 15 feet, so my turn's over.
You're all done. Okay, Cove, you're up.
Yep.
I found the body of an elf.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna take a little search of that.
Similar to the Furbolg, you find her laden with gems, coins, platinum, like ingots, like small ingots. It might have been weighted down when she was trying to run. Um, her head has been completely smashed in. She's almost unrecognizable. You can kind of tell it's an elf just from the fragile bone structure. Not fragile, but more, uh, slender bone structure. Um, and there's not much recognizable. She was dead on impact. But you can gather up some very bloody and gooed up coins.
Nah, we can come
Okay.
back for that.
You got it. Anything else you want to do with your turn, Cove?
Just catch up to the ball.
You go. All right. Ben.
I'm going to take another crack at locking this thing up.
Okay. The
Run
DC
for
goes
your
up
life.
a little bit from the.
Oh, nope.
Reroll?
Then I'm going to move after it. No,
Okay. All right.
that's a problem for future, Ben.
Okay.
And then I'll just take my move.
You got it. All right. I don't have the confusion spell pulled up.
I do.
All right. What happens? I think you roll a d8 and you move in that direction, right?
Yeah, I roll a d10, and if I would have rolled a 7 or 8, I would be forced to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach.
Which would have been
So,
Ben, but he moved. Okay.
yeah. So, yeah, so I'll roll my d10. Five is I don't move or take any actions this turn. Oh no, I have to roll a wisdom.
You get a saving throw, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I should take my saving throw first. That's my bad. I was just so excited to possibly hurt my friends. Here's my wisdom saving throw. Come on.
I don't know what the DC is. Does it say what the DC is here? 13.
Well, it'd be at least a 7th level caster.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an absolute minimum of 11.
I'm gonna give it to him. I'm gonna give him the absolute minimum because we don't know who cast it. Right?
That's if they have no spellcasting modifier, so like no intelligence or wisdom or anything. So it's just proficiency plus 8 for a 7th level caster.
Yeah, if a 7th level caster was like a
child
cleric or something like that, it would be like a 15.
This is wild magic. I'm willing to give it the low because it's just a natural phenomenon kind of thing, like a supernatural phenomenon. It doesn't have an intelligence behind it necessarily. So.
All right, just to make it fun though, it does say each creature within a 10-foot radius sphere. So I believe Ben would have been in that sphere as well.
Sure. That's not how Paul runs it. He said
that is not what it says here. Oh, it says centered
no,
on
it
yourself.
says centered on, so you would have been.
Yeah, it would have been. You're right. You're right.
So I should back up and make a wisdom save.
Okay.
And I may not.
I'm gonna roll a d4. Okay. And if I'm gonna roll a d6 actually, and a 1 and 2 is no bonus. And then subtract 2 from the rest of the roll for what the bonus is to the DC from 11. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so it's a
DC
plus
15.
3.
14.
Yep.
All right, so I fail it.
Yep, you fail, and you fail.
And I fail.
Okay, so you're both confused. And what was your action, Chris?
I rolled a 5, which is creature doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Okay. You rolled a 7.
And I had a 7, so I used my action to make a melee against a random creature within reach.
All right.
That's all right.
So I will
a big
melee
boy.
attack Bone Splitter.
Just try to get his money's worth out
of it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, amazing.
For 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god.
With my dagger.
Ouchie. I'm not.
I feel like I caused more problems than helped.
Oh my god, and it could have been amazing. But it also sort of fits with this fucked up place you're in. So, because there's going to be stuff that happens like this in the future. So I appreciate it. Uh,
And
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 I
so
think
do
like the
so
shadows are
do
just
the
pouring out of my
kids
eyes.
who are going to get some bikes, and people people who actually depend on them for transportation. So this is great. We're doing it for
So
people with bikes.
as the confusion takes over, the shadows are just pouring out of my eyes, and I start
Oh,
screaming things at Bone Splitter in Primordial and stab him.
Bone Splitter, do you speak Primordial?
um, I think I speak something. I think I speak Celestial or something silly. Or
Oh,
that's some. No, that's a different character I have.
I was gonna say Celestial. You and I would have had a conversation if you chose Celestial.
Yeah, yeah. It just actually says Celestial. I don't know why,
Okay,
but we would definitely wouldn't have chosen that as my character.
Celestial is a
My
Celestial is
character
a
certainly wouldn't know it.
yeah. I think actually, if you want to change that, and this feels so retconny. I didn't know you'd chosen Celestial. There really aren't demons, angels, and devils in the world. Um, if you chose Celestial, you understand a very ancient form of primordial.
All
That's
right, Primordial it is.
but it's a I'm gonna keep like a little note on that it's a really weird dialect because in Nayvshla there's four planes and the deities are dragons. The dragons the holy language of the realm is Draconic. Primordial is the language of the old world, the elements, the Yuan Su as they're called here. Nissi are the fairy folk. Then there's the common, and then we're now starting to maybe discover there's a fourth realm. But your characters wouldn't know anything about that. Well, most of your characters wouldn't know anything about that. So that's
What are you saying? Is it Ben? Just kidding.
So in the bit of Primordial you understand, it's an older version, but you're hearing something about you'll not take me back as I stab you.
ooh,
All right.
and I think
And
you
then at
probably
the end of my turn, I'll make a wisdom saving throw.
I think mostly you're getting a thing like take back what? Because you understand a different dialect. His dialect is not completely true primordial either. And I really should create these languages, but some of this stuff is secret for you guys to discover as time goes on. I
And then
like
I'm no
having
longer.
there being some mystery. So sorry for the confusion with languages, everybody.
So after stabbing you, I do break out of the confusion.
Ooh, okay.
And you need to make a wisdom save at the end of your turn as well.
All right. Oh yeah. Let me make that wisdom. If only, man. Nope.
Okay. You are
We're
still
just gonna kill.
you're still confused. All right. Bone Split is gone. Ronan, you are very far ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, and I think I'm running for my life. I'm just gonna do the same combo. I'm just gonna, get. I'm hoping that there's some kind of like spot to get out of here.
Okay.
Otherwise, I might be doing a little bit of that acrobatics move.
Gotcha.
So I'll run. I'll action dash. Oh, and I will use my last key point to step of the wind bonus action dash.
You got it.
And still nothing. That's it.
Okay. So that will be the pinball's turn. The pinball now gets to move 55. I don't know that I did that right. I'm too many. Hold on, let me back that up. Okay. And that's all the pinball does. It just rolls. So, Ulfer, you have successfully evaded death. And I know we're getting close to your pumpkin time, Ulfer. Or Tony. So I know we'll wrap up soon.
All right, it's good. So I'm gonna go 30, and then I'm gonna dash for 30 more.
Okay.
I guess I don't need to chase after him too fast, but
You got it. All right. That'll bring us to Cove.
Same thing.
Okay.
Action dash, bonus action. I guess I just get to the ball. Not much I could do. Just following the ball down.
You got it.
Eventually he'll be dead, right?
We'll see. Ben, you have shaken off the confusion. What do you wish to do?
I look down at my dagger. I'm a little embarrassed about that. And I think I better get away from Bonesplit.
It was coming to you.
Then I'll dash.
All right. All right. Is that your go?
Yep, that's it.
Bone Splitter, you get to roll a d10 again.
Alrighty. Here's my D10. I do jack squat.
Oh, sorry, man. You do get to
You
make
do
the
another wisdom
save. Yep.
save.
Alright, here's my wisdom save with the -1 modifier.
What did we say it was?
Oh, I saw the 20.
DC
15.
14.
Oh,
It's a
the
DC 14.
modifier! Oh,
wow.
no. All right, well, you remain confused.
That modifier was the other way.
Oh, Ronan, out of key.
Yeah, I'm out of key, and I'm starting to like. My breath is catching.
By the
my
way,
chest is
dash
pumping.
after 3, you take on 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, really?
Yep.
All right, so I should have
dash
had.
3 turns in a row, you get 1 level of exhaustion.
I think I did that then, so I get a
Just
level
now
of
you
exhaustion.
did. You just finished
Yep.
the 3rd level of dashing.
All right, so I'll take a point of exhaustion, and does that keep stacking?
It does not.
Okay,
Not
interesting.
that I'm aware
All
of.
right.
It's in the DMG. It's a DMG rule that I just read.
Nice. Cool. Well, I'm gonna run and I'm gonna keep dashing.
It's in the chase rules, and somebody goes, "Well, how come those aren't in combat?" And it's like, "Well, how often do you dash 3 times in combat in a row? It has to be in a row." So
yeah, that's interesting. Well, when you're like running away from a trap, you know.
Yeah.
Usually.
Okay.
So I'm at the end of the tunnel, and you can hear me yelling out in joy.
All right. That will bring us to the pinball, who is not moving as fast as I thought it would in comparison to people's moves. I did math,
Well,
and I did not do the math correctly.
Well, I'm a monk, so it helps.
Yeah, you'd be running down everybody else.
I went 360 feet in 3 turns.
Yeah, you used all your key to do that too. So
yeah.
Ulfer.
Same.
Okay, dashing after.
So, yeah. 30. 30.
I got this new measurement module, and I really like it.
Yeah,
I do like that it measures while you're moving.
Yeah, I just added
Helps
that
a lot
right before we started the game tonight, and I'm like, that's a keeper.
Yeah.
I use the same one. It's excellent.
Yeah. Ooh.
You can also like when you do your you can hold control like you do normally with movements.
And do the bend.
And do the bend, yeah. I think.
Nice.
Now I'm saying that.
Cove, you're up. Well, Winston's testing that out.
What's the ground made of?
The ground is made of actually it's cave, but it's been worn smooth.
Who resets the rock?
Interesting question.
Sisyphus.
But it was already used once before. So Sisyphus must have come through.
Yeah, he just pushed
that
bitch in, and he was like, "Man, I hate my job."
He's like, motherfucker.
God
Another
damn it,
one.
Somebody sprung this goddamn trap again. Twice in one day. Anyway. All right, Ben, you are up.
All right, we're gonna move. I'm not gonna dash. The danger's way ahead of me.
Okay.
I will send Obi that way though.
Okay. I don't have an Obi token, but just
No,
bear-
we'll need to discuss that
yeah.
because we can't really use the one that would come with it.
I'll just
You don't need to. He's Obi would be 40 feet ahead of me.
all right. If you keep track of it, I'll I'll follow your lead on it. Um. All right. So that was Ben's go, right?
Yep.
Bone Splitter, roll the d10 to see what you do this turn.
All right. Anything other than 9 or 10 is going to be pretty useless. That's
Nice.
great.
What does a 9 do?
9 allows me to just take my turn as I like.
Okay.
So... Oh, my map disappeared, or I deleted it somehow.
Here, are you?
Oh,
I,
thank
I
you.
I moved you.
I'm gonna just start going.
Okay.
How far do I move? 30 feet.
And you can make a save. You can dash as well. You could go 60.
Yeah, I will also dash.
Okay. And then save throw.
All right.
Nope. uh,
I just call down and say, "Who stabbed me?"
I don't even remember. Uh, all right, Ronan, you're up.
I don't know anything about it.
All right. I'm gonna run forward. I get all the way to the edge of this.
Okay.
And
You
yeah,
see.
tell me what I see.
All right. It looks like there's a 10-foot diameter hole in the center, and then a crumbly, if you jump, uh, like 7 feet to the northwest, you'll land on a platform 10 feet down. Uh, it looks like it might be a rough jump, but if you get there, it looks like the ball will pass through you and down into that hole.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I was running, so this will be a long jump. I'll have to take a action as a dash though.
Okay.
So, well, do I need to do the jump? Does it use movement?
No, I think it's just your. Isn't a long jump if you're already running? It's your strength modifier.
Your strength score for a
Your
long
strength
jump.
score.
Oh, you know what? It's my strength score. It's 9.
Oh.
So I don't think I can quite make that.
What happens if you can't make it?
I just can't jump that far. I think, right?
Rules as written. I often allow
Yeah.
for like athletics checks to
Yeah.
go further.
If you clear, I'm just gonna give it a 50-50 shot. If you clear a 10 on the die, then you have that extra.
Athletics or
You have that.
acrobatics?
It would be athletics. 'Cause
Athletics.
You're really trying to
Athletics.
push. Yeah. It would
All
be. It's a
right.
strength based thing.
Yeah,
Give it a
I
shot.
gotta do it. Yep. All right, here we go. Oh, nope. I'm gonna use one of those rerolls.
Yeah, you are.
A little cheesy. Goodbye, cruel world.
Oh no!
I just leap. I leap out of the into the chamber and just scramble on the side of the crumbly thing.
Okay.
Um,
So you scramble, you grab hold of the edge, and it falls, and you start tumbling down. You tumble down another 20 feet until you hit the stairwell right below it.
Oh God.
You're gonna take 2d6 fall damage.
That's not so bad.
That's not
That's
so
not
bad. But you are actually, I'm sorry, that should be 3d6 because it's 10 feet down to that thing.
right.
So R1d6.
Legs are for the young.
6 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall on this crumbly step. But thanking God you landed on these steps instead of, as you look over, you can't see the bottom.
Yeah.
But you're laying there on these stairs, uneven stairs.
Okay, now who put the ball back up there then? Because Sisyphus
Told
can't
you.
push straight up.
It's a giant Rube Goldberg machine or whatever the hell.
We haven't seen
Mousetrap.
the return tunnel.
All right.
Yeah, it goes down and like
Sure
hits a block, block, and it like hits another ball.
All right. Pinball's turn. Pinball goes 60 now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I should have actually made this like a dash. Like it should go 100, 100. This is too slow.
Mm-hmm.
This is way too slow. But by the end, it will be faster than most people's ability to dash. So.
Well, if it can go 60, it already is.
Yeah, exactly. So if it didn't catch you before, like on the first 2 runs, if you're not going 120 in a go, you're gonna get caught. So
Yeah.
I just realized too, I was exhausted. I should have rolled that with a disadvantage.
you're fine.
I failed anyways.
You failed anyway. All right, Ulfer.
Yeah, I'm off like a prom dress.
All right. Cove the same, mate? Or are you doing anything different?
I'm actually going to check this other body.
Okay.
Other body.
Oh no, there's no body there. There's a skeleton. And you find what looks to be loose change. If you weren't interested in what was on the elf, you're not going to be interested in this. The elf looks recent. This looks like I mean, it's not a complete skeleton. There's still some skin, some rags on it. It's probably 10 years old.
Yeah, we didn't loot the furball after we set it on fire, or I set it on fire.
You guys discussed that and said you'd come back for it.
Okay.
So, yeah, you don't see anything of any real great. Like most of the clothes are rotting, etc.
All right.
All right. Bone splitter. Give me that D10.
Oh, I'm gonna move.
Oh, I skipped Ben. Sorry, Ben.
That's okay, because I'm not doing much. I'm just moving along
Okay.
and sending Obi further up.
At a normal pace, just 30. You're like,
Yep.
I'll walk. All right. 6.
As a 6, absolutely nothing happens.
Oh God! Give me the wisdom save.
Come on now. Come on now.
I'm
I
ending
wish I could
this
blow
after
on these
2
dice.
more rounds, by the way. Nope.
Bone splitter. Use a
It's
reroll.
so close.
You want to reroll?
Yeah.
All right. I don't think I.
Oh my god! Look at that. 18's right there.
What happened?
Oh, he
Oh, I just keep on getting close to getting like a good number, and then I just
Oh no!
badonked over to something garbage.
The worst. All right, Ronan, you are on a staircase, going. Well, where does it go? It goes down.
I'm gonna heave and I'm gonna just sit on the step. Like I've cracked the side of my body, maybe cracked a rib. I am exhausted. I'm out of key.
Yep.
I'm just gonna lay here.
Okay.
But isn't the pinball gonna come through there?
It's gonna fall down the middle. At least I'm hoping.
All right. Here comes.
If it's gonna crash into the staircase, then that's just my life.
Roll out of the way.
Yeah, I'm not running down a flight of stairs. It's like no way.
Oh,
Finally safe. Comes through.
I think we can probably. The only thing that's holding me back right now are Chris Jones rolls. Otherwise, I'd say we could just move this forward.
I think it's safe to say he's gonna eventually not be
Yeah,
confused.
let's just move past this. You guys are just following the ball. So what happens is the ball. Yeah, let's just move this forward. The ball continues to pick up speed, and Ronan, it does fall past you. There is a bit of rubble and spray, but nothing that's going to hurt you terribly. And it falls down the center of the hole, and then it appears at about where you're laying. It appears to get manipulated, and it starts falling at a different pace, at a controlled pace, and then it's moving downward.
Interesting. Does it look mechanical or magical?
Magical. There you can see. Well, I'm saying magical. You don't know that's magical. You see
I don't see a mechanism,
nothing to believe that there'd be a mechanical reason for that.
I'm gonna pick off a piece of rubble, like the biggest piece I can find is nearby, and toss it in the tube.
Okay.
And see if it also falls slowly.
It does.
Okay. I'll wait till one catches up.
Slowly is sort of a. It would be a disconcerting descent for a human to move at that speed. It's not falling as fast as you would like, but a humanoid might not like falling down that fast.
Okay, I almost jumped into it, so I'm glad you said that.
Okay.
Yeah, aiming for the staircase was a bad idea. You should have been in the middle.
That's right. Just jump right in the middle, arms out, parachute.
No, that would have been bad.
In ball drop through parachute. Yeah.
All right.
Don't do that.
You all eventually get to this pit. How do you want to get over to the staircase, or do you? What do you want to do when you get over there? I'll just move you all up there. Yeah,
I'm willing to rope it.
This is the stupidest, longest map I've ever made in Dungeon Draft.
It's really cool. I liked it.
It was fun. Yeah, it looked fun.
I drew this.
I like how the token lines up really perfectly.
While I was,
I think if you were to use it again, make the trigger in the middle of the thing. So the ball's catching up to you the whole time.
Hold on. So I drew all this while I was camping on my iPad with like all these color coded things, and I'm like, I can't wait to get to Dungeon Draft to do this. And then when I got to Dungeon Draft, I'm like, this is so big. This is so much bigger. Like, theater of the mind is one thing, but when you want to actually track where people are on a map for fun, for creating that sense of dread and where am I moving, you got to do the map. At least I feel you do.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought it was cool. I'm glad I was able to dodge out of the way and not be an ooper situation, because I'm pretty sure I would just take a ball to the chin.
Actually, I moved the dead elf with, and I don't know who I'm missing here. Who am I missing?
I can't see the elf's token. I couldn't when I was by it.
It was invisible.
Yeah, I couldn't see either.
I kept forgetting to turn it on. That's why that note was there. Guamil's remains here was for me to remember to turn on the visibility
okay.
of the token.
Well, so it worked.
Yeah, it worked real well.
Because we even talked about it.
I got thrown off my square by the fact that you guys could see it. And you can see 70 feet per turn, I'm sure, on the left here, too. So.
No.
Oh, you can't?
Nope. The only note I can see on this whole map is about Guamiel's remains.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me too.
So all of my notes, like, I have actually, like, how far down from elevation it is all the way down the side of the tunnel.
I can see on Twitch.
Oh. Yeah, I saw that on Twitch when I briefly looked.
Okay. All right, so that falls down the center. It doesn't appear to necessarily. I mean, I guess it's slowing down because it gets to a velocity and then it just seems to remain like at a constant, and it just feels unnaturally moving down. But you
is it like a pneumatic tube?
It might be if you but you don't feel any pressure or any vacuum. So perhaps if there was, though, boy, it'd be really rough to be on those stairs when the vacuum started.
Unless you had a letter to mail.
Yeah, in a and weighted it down with some cash and some quarters. Uh, so you guys, I am okay with as long as you have a strength of over 10, you are able to jump to that platform.
Nope.
Okay, if you're
Yep.
Bone Slitter, I'm going to need some help getting across there.
and we're gonna say Bone Splitter shakes off the confusion at the point he gets to the end of the tunnel because that should
I am.
last
I'm gonna
forever.
walk up to Ben and just kind of give him that like friendly but maybe too much energy slap on the back and be like, "It's okay. Something was going on there. It's all right." And
Yes,
I'll just like
everything
let
is all right. Everything is great.
and yeah, I can maybe when people are like about to jump, I can do like a little get underneath the ribs and just kind of whoop,
Toss the dwarf.
toss the dwarf.
Nobody tosses a dwarf.
Don't tell the elf.
Um, that's a perfectly okay way to do it. If you want to toss people over, they can have advantage on an athletics check to get over.
All right, Cove, is that
Here, I'll come
acceptable?
over on
How
that
far?
side.
How far down is it to where the stairway comes around to directly below us?
Uh, I think I said totally 30 feet is how much damage that Ronan took falling
I've
down.
got the rope. We could just climb down from here instead of chancing that jump.
Yeah, you
I like to
guys.
be manhandled. He could throw me across.
If you throw me the rope, I'll hold it.
For
Keep
record
it
keeping,
steady.
30 seconds have elapsed.
Uh-oh.
15?
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
So I'll hand Ulfer my rope and I say, hold on to this. I'm going to climb down. Is that okay?
Sure.
I'm just
You
gonna
look like
leap
you can make
across.
the jump.
Yeah, I can make the jump, so I'll do that.
So
Okay.
yeah, I'll use the rope and climb down.
Okay. As you help Ben down under the stairs, then Ulfer can make the jump. Bone Splitter can make the jump. Ronan's already fallen. Cove made the jump. So you guys are all on the stairs. And at that point, uh, a minute and 15 seconds have elapsed. What do you guys wish to do?
It looks like down, huh?
Yeah. So, uh, I'm assuming at some point Ben, with his extended dark vision, looks down into the center and
Obi has the same.
and Obi has the same, and sees that you can see the bottom. It's about 100 feet down. And what you see at the base is that the hole continues into the floor, but you can exit the stairs onto a floor around yet another hole.
Right. Well, it looks like we continue on. I can see the bottom. It's a bit too down, but there's a way up the stairs.
As you get to
Don't go in the middle.
the halfway point down the stairs, you hear ka-chunk, boom, and the balls start.
Sisyphus has been at work.
But you can actually still see the other ball falling.
There's more balls.
There
There's
always
two.
are.
This tunnel has big balls.
This tunnel has at least two balls. But
No Lance Armstrong here.
I think I think we're gonna pick it up there on our next game because we are 23 minutes past our pumpkin time. So appreciate you guys sticking with it. Hope you had fun tonight. This was a fun one for me anyway. Uh, I generally don't like traps unless they're complex traps, in which case they continue to go and have an effect over time. If it's just oh, you failed, you got hit by something, I don't think that's as much fun. I hope you guys had fun with this one tonight. I sure did.
Yeah, I thought all the traps are good tonight. I really like the pneumatic steam
Y'all went to see Indiana
fires.
Jones while you were gone, didn't you, Paul?
Yeah, I definitely got some Indiana Jones vibes.
I didn't, but while I was sitting there thinking they're in a mine, they're doing like they're Tomb Raiders. There's got to be
Yeah.
traps in a Tomb Raider kind of situation. So then I read up, and honestly, I mean, I just reread Xanathar's on Traps Revisited and went, okay, well, let's come up with a way to make this more interesting. And so that, there's a lot of good stuff in the DMG and Xanathar's. They're just both written in such a way as you don't want to read them. I don't know who wrote the DMG, but they did not want to write a book people wanted to read. Um, there's so much good stuff in it and so poorly organized. Anyway, uh, so thanks for stopping by. Thanks, Winston, again for the donation to People for Bikes. That's our group that we're fundraising.
/ Ulfer's continued life.
Yes, Ulfer's continued life. But also, I mean, Ulfer with the clutch, lesser restoration, lots of healing, some great damage done by everybody. You guys you're plumbing the depths of the mine, and we are going to start off. I'll actually just place you on it. We're in the last section of the mine, and I will set you up that way. Pull you onto this map here. Let me activate it for you guys. And
there's some red writing.
Oh yeah,
I'm not going to read it.
zoom in
I'm not
on
going to
that.
zoom in and read it.
Oh yeah, please don't zone in. That was supposed to be a note for me. All right, Ronan, I'll erase it, or figure out a way to hide it. Okay, so you guys are in the final bit of the map, and the top part of the foot map now, and the bottom of the mountain. As you've climbed up to the top, you get a sense that now you're already at the base again, on the northern, or actually on the western exposure of the mountain. So, until the next time we play, which on Roleplay Give will be Sunday for Against the Giants. Roll some dice, play some games, give us some time or treasure to causes that are meaningful to you, and we'll see you on the flip. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.